I'm pretty loud, so I think it'll be all right. So if anybody hops on here and can tell me if I am not sideways, that would be amazing, because I'm still new at going live on YouTube, and it's different. It's different. And it said I was streaming this way, but I want to make sure, because I've got a good one for you today, okay? I did a shorts on here that where I showed that I was stamping a shirt. And so I'm going to just do we got this given to us at one point, or I can order them now, and it's my IOD logo stamp that I can put on my mail outs, and I keep forgetting them. Hello, Gypsy, am I up and down correctly? I'm going to try to pull myself up on here, because we're going to do some fun stamping of a shirt. And let me see if I'm on. I don't even know how to watch myself. I'm trying to see my iPad, because then I can read the comments better. So I am so excited about doing this. So Gypsy, am I on here sideways or no? Somebody say, I'm trying to pull myself up on here. Where am I? View channel. Hang on. I'll get used to this, and it won't take so long for the setup. I don't want to be drama mama. That happened once, and because I wasn't ready. Okay, so shoot, it's not showing. How do I watch myself? Okay. Oh wait, here it is. Let me see if I'm live. Okay, I don't know why it's not on. We'll just forget it. Okay, so this is the shirt. I don't want to get, okay. This is what happened. This, I stained this with RIT dye. It was a very light beige, and it did this cool tie-dye kind of weird thing, because I crumpled it in the bowl, and the first time I washed it, I didn't heat set it, and I should have, and it faded out. So then the front looked so bad I couldn't wear it. The back's okay. So I took my catwalk stamp, and I put black ink. You can do it with the DIY paint, but our stamps work a little bit more detailed with the ink, and I really do like the ink on fabric better than a clay paint. So anyways, I think it's good. I'm excited about it. And so this one's ready to go. I'm not doing the back. It was a time issue, and now I'm fine with it. But I want to stamp for you. I'm going to put IOD, because if I'm out in the wild, like I'm in Western Oklahoma, nobody knows I am a treasure trove of arts and craft studio, packed out enough that I could be in a Dallas area, and I got you. There's 3 craftists in this town. It's sad. So I'm trying to, build up my YouTube and do mail outs and all this stuff. So anyways, if somebody sees this and knows these products, they will stop me, because I would stop them. Because I go see my sisters in other states. When I find them, I try to go, okay, so let's do this. And then I've got a whole nother one I'm going to do, and we're going to do serpentine, and I have a bunch of these. Okay, let's just get going. Okay, dang, I wish I could get this going on my iPad so I can see comments and make sure I'm still in the thing. Okay, let's get this down. Okay, am I in it to win it? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to heat set this and everything. But first, we're just gonna do this. There is a seam in that, so I'm gonna do this off to the side a little bit. Going to do this one, and then we're going to do the serpentine on the other one. I wish I could get this going on my Decorizing Your Life. I'm trying to watch myself over here. Hang on, just give me one more second. I really want to be able to watch you guys if you comment or ask questions. Darn it, I don't know why it's not doing it. Anyway, okay, so what you need to do is you don't want to stamp. You don't want to load your stamp over your project, because it could get on there. So I'm going to just lay a little something down here. And I've already got my ink pad loaded with black. I don't usually wear gloves. It does come off with Lysol wipes. Let's see. Does it say everything is good? Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of, load. You don't want to push too hard, because this is squishy and your stamp is squishy. And then all the product will go down in the parts that you don't want ink on, and it won't look like what the image is supposed to look like. So I'm loading my stamp with just black ink. I usually put a little mark on the back of the color because gray and black do look right the same. Oh, this is my extra one. I haven't done it yet. But anyway, and I store them upside down so the ink's at the top. Okay. Oh, crud. Okay. Oh, it's slickery. So you can see why you want to have a piece of paper. There is some ink on this, and that would have got on my thing. So, you know, you don't want this cockeyed, so you kind of think about all that. So you kind of hover over. There's not, oh, I almost dropped it. There's not any forgiveness on fabric like there is on different, you know, furniture or walls even. Okay, so I want it kind of low. I don't have long hair, so it won't be blocked, but I want to kind of put it kind of low. Okay, I think it's kind of cockeyed. But anyway, and then I'm gonna hold it with one hand, and you just kind of, again, you don't want to press too hard because it's rubber, and you do want on a flat surface. There's another place I like to do this better for filming, but it's like this. It's like shiplap, and it does not do my stamping as good. So I'm over here on a very flat surface. I've never done this one on fabric, so let's see how this goes. Oh, it is so stinking good. So professional. And then I would just take Lysol wipe and clean my stamps off, okay? Lysol will break down the ink alcohol, and when I did it on my walls, it was latex paint, it did great to get off the spots that I messed up on. A baby wipe would not, because of the, I seen that on a live. Okay, so let me show you. Isn't that good? So now you would want this to dry like 24 hours before you heat set it. Probably not even that long, it dries faster. But what I did was I just put a piece of, and I put my iron, I'll just show you. I could put my heated iron right on this and be fine, but because it was kind of gooey, it wouldn't like slide. As you can see, it had a little goo on there. So you can do that. And I ironed straight on my DIY clay paint too to heat set it. But this helps you to kind of, you know, get in there and do like this. So I'm just heat setting it. And then you can also throw these in the dryer for 20 minutes on high to help heat set it. And then they wash great. Now, I had a denim pair of jeans, and you're not supposed to have fabric softener, which, oh shoot. I think I had fabric softener in this because I didn't know. Anyway, don't have fabric softener in your whatever you're gonna do, because that will help it to resist and come out when you wash it. So I think that's what happened to my denim jeans that I used for an example of a paid workshop I did. I haven't checked back in with those girls. I hope that they were all okay with their projects. I told them not to do that. And it did fade out. But I've had so many things that I heat set it, did it properly, and it absolutely washes up great. So that should be good to go. Okay, so now let's move on. Oh, I'm so proud. It looks so good. Okay. All right, so let's get going. This is the sad story. This is a very expensive boutique shirt. 3 Birds Nest. Look them up and you'll cry with me a little bit. I get all my stuff on sale there. I don't think I've ever paid full price, and even with it is stupid expensive. So I love the cut of this shirt. Wore it to Colorado, and I think I got Colorado orange from the river splashed up on here and washed it and heat set that in. So now it's gone. It's history. So I am going to camouflage this one so that I can wear it. So I thought about doing the Cabano, which I love. This is, you can do this on floors, curtains. My drop cloths, I call them redneck linen. I've done that. I did it on my kitchen walls. Absolutely gorgeous. And I didn't even use, in a whole kitchen and hall, didn't even use a full bottle of ink for $17, okay? So today what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this up for just a minute. This is why I have this glove on. This is, you can get empty bottles and custom make your own colors, okay? We have beautiful colors, but you can make your own color. So we needed a kind of a pumpkin orange because they don't have an orange. So red and yellow make orange. So you can Google this, okay? So we're almost done with this one. I just want like a damask look. I still want to kind of have this coral orange. I would like to do white, but I don't want to be limited to what I wear with it. I already did the black, so I'm over it. Let's do something else. So these little toppers pop off, okay? So I've got my turmeric. It is so beautiful on dishcloths, white. It looks nasty like right here. It is so good. So I've already shook these. You want to always shake these because of the pigment's heavy. And so I'm just gonna mix it up, okay? It'll never be the same again. You can measure these. You can do it with a dropper and say 1 full dropper of yellow and keep up with your, if you're doing a large project and want it to match. Now we're going rogue here. So I'm just like doing a little, I'm just going. I'm doing quite a bit because we're fixing to go into the fall season. We're always fixing to do something in Oklahoma. Okay, so I did quite a bit of turmeric. And now I'm doing the tomato. It's a good one. It's a good red too. So I'm gonna do, it might be half and half. We'll see what we got. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick my lid back on here. Make sure it's on there good before you shake it. Okay, so we've got these empty bottles, but you use your own bottles. This is such an economical way to make wallpaper. Wallpaper, if I would have done my kitchen, would have been probably $500, okay? I did it with a $17 bottle of ink, and I think our stamps are about, let's say 30 with tax, because I think the single one-shot ones are about 30. And I can use it over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? And then the next people that are gonna re-wallpaper don't hate me because they're not ripping down wallpaper. You know what I'm saying? So this is a very, very good way. It works on concrete. You can do so much. Okay, so I'm shaking this puppy up. And, oh, the one thing I forgot. I got my little thing right here. This is my ink. I'm actually I can professionally organize. I've done that, I do that. But if you watch my lives, you'll think I'm a hypocrite. It's all here. So let me grab it. So this is my custom orange, which now it's gonna be a little different because I re-customed it. Okay, so I'm gonna just reload whatever we got, which makes it even a different color. You can be persnickety with this. You can do measurements if you're doing a large project and keep up with your measurements. I used to do hair and I was very picky on measurements. Actually, I am doing hair again. Okay, so let's see what we got. We're gonna reload our pad, and to reload, ooh, it looks like I matched it pretty good. I hope it shows up on here. I might have to add a drop of black to make it show up on the already coral base. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to start going to the best of my ability, live once a week. And I had already taken a poll on what you guys wanna see. I think I had more votes on my Facebook group than here. But I said, because I decorate, I organize, and I do DIY crafting. And I said, what do you want to see? And I like fashion, I like food. So I said, which one do you want to see if I had a membership group? And I said A, B, or C, or, you know, alternate them all. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm getting close to being able to have our membership group, and if you are paying me to come to my membership group, we doing it consistently. I try to be consistent anyways, but you know, because that's money. So eventually it'll turn into that, but it's gonna be a long time from now. I wanna practice this once a week, alternating, and watch my analytics and see if you guys are okay with my organizing ones. Go, like, I get more views on that, but I do that the least. So we're gonna maybe do that once a month, a craft once a month. So we're gonna, here we go. And so, okay, so I've got this. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I just did it for mixing, so that I wouldn't print up my, which I still got some on there somehow, thing. So I think I want to do, I love, this is one of my favorite stamps, and it's retired, it's Pavo. I have a bunch of them. And I love his little tail feathers are gorgeous, even if you do not want the peacock. So I don't know if I'll do it on this. I'll show you maybe on the paper or something. But I think I'll just go ahead and do the serpentine. Got a bunch of these. This might be, I think this one's retired too, but they're out there, okay? I way overbought these and then found out people don't like snakes on their stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh. We have these great little envelopes. I don't know how much they are, maybe $2 or $3 that hold your stamps. And then I just cut the top off and put this in so we can see. Good. But I have ordered double big Ziplocs off of Amazon and have still got those floating around here. So those work good too. All right. Now, I told you not to load your stamp over your project, but because I'm in a little small place filming for you, I'm not gonna do what I said, okay? Let's do this thing. I'm gonna load it on my project. So I got all my wrinkles out because that is key when you're doing fabric. If you need to iron your tea cloth first, because if it's wrinkled up and you stamp it, it's gonna be bad. Crud, this thing is gonna be shaky, shaky. That's gonna drive you nuts. Okay, let's do this thing. So I'm gonna load this up. I hope this shows up, you know. I may have to stop and add black, which means one patch will not be as good. Let me just see right here. Let me just test this out right here. Oh, I think it'll work because I'm just wanting to mask, right? So, what is that? Oh. So I'm just loading it up. Not pushing too hard, but making sure I'm getting enough. It takes a little longer to load it the first time, but then the second and third times it doesn't. And before, if you've never stamped fabric, just go ahead and load your stamp and stamp it on some practice fabric or a piece of craft paper. This is so fun to do on a roll of craft paper from like Dollar Tree, and then use it for your gift bags. It is so good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hold on to it and flip it over. I'm just gonna go right over the, okay, let's see. Well, shoot, that's not gonna, is that gonna catch that? Okay, I guess we'll just start. Where do I wanna start? Oh, am I in here? Yeah, okay, let me get over here. I think we'll do this real quick. Let's just start out on the sleeve here. Okay, and let me grab my brayer. These are the Iron Orchid brayers, and they're really good, but I got a really cheap big one that I like too. And you don't have to have this, but it does help you to make sure it, you know, gets all the image on your project. You can use a rolling pin if you want. You can just go like this too. And I just left the stamp on the plastic mount. So YouTube crowd is not as much a live crowd, I found out, because there's a lot of chit chat. If you're YouTube, you usually like the edited, get to the point lady thing, but there'll be a few that like the, oh, I love this. Okay, it's looking good. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll get up closer, so never fear. Okay, here we go. Might could have done a little bit darker. Matter of fact, I think I will on the, I think I'll add a little black to this, but let's go ahead and do this sleeve and then they'll match. So I'll have two sleeves a little lighter. So of course I don't have to load the whole stamp since I'm just doing the sleeve over here. So I'm just gonna load this side. Okay. I have my door locked, but somebody might try to get in. So I may have to, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just let them knock, I guess. I don't know. I don't have to have retail hours anymore because I've got my Iron Orchid and DIY approved at another location in a bigger town. So now I don't have to have store hours. So I'm just, I mean, I'm here all the time, but people know that if they need paint and stuff, they can call me because I still have that here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, liking it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and mix a little bit of black into my, because I just don't know if it's gonna, now black is intense, so a little dab will do you. So let me get my glove and just add a drop to this because I just really want this to show, well, I want it to cover the stain more than anything. So I'm gonna deepen this with one drop of black. Okay, maybe 2. Let's go for 2. I went crazy there. Yeah. Oh, well, 2.5 because it's kind of coming off there. Okay. Oh shoot, where did I put that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me get that in there and shake it up. Oh, okay. So that means I need to reload my ink pad here a little bit. Ooh, I don't know if I did enough. Well, shucks, I might should have done a few more drops. We're just going for it. Let that suck down in there a little bit. Okay, let's reload. I cannot wait to get that off of there. It's a putrid yellow stain. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure you guys get this full. Let me see if I can get from a different. There we go. That's better. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, again, be careful loading on top of your project or you will get it on there, which is going to be such a busy pattern. I think it'll be okay. So, because I couldn't get my live to pull up on my iPad and read, I don't know what's going on, read the messages, I'll have to go back later, and if you guys have any questions, I definitely will answer them, like how to, or, and my website is decorizingyourlife.com, and I have all these products and ship out really quick. So if you seen my post earlier, I was in Colorado for a week. Oh my word, and I'm scared of heights. Oh my word, my husband about killed me. It was so scary. He loved it. He was loving it so much. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. It's driving me nuts. I want that thing covered and see if it works. Okay, so let's go. Oh, you kind of got to think, do you want your snake skin to go this way or this way? And it would be kind of cool to kind of have it go this way. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do it diagonal. Okay, so drop it. Taking my brayer. So if you were doing clay paint on your stamp instead of the ink, you would like have a little palette of paint and roll it on there and then roll it on the stamp and then turn it over. But it dries really quick. So sometimes if it's a big stamp like this, you load it and then I go back over it one more time real quick so it's still wet. I'm probably overdoing this. I probably don't have to roll it this many times. Okay, keep going here. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, there's a seam in the back of the shirt, so that made a line, but it's okay. All right, and it's sucked in pretty good here. If this was on furniture, I wouldn't be able to lay this back down over this or it would get ink there, but it just sucks it up. Okay, let's keep going. This is working so good. So I still have a brighter, because I didn't like this color orange, but again, I got the one on sale, so this is the color I got. And I thought about dyeing it, and I was like, no, I'm just done. I'm just so done. Let's just stamp it. Make it more interesting. This looks really good on furniture. Matter of fact, did they do this on furniture? Look, the sisters did it on jeans. Holy jeans, and then a pillow. And it looks so good. And I did it like this over a top of a furniture to where it kind of looked like the snake was gonna, it was cool. Okay. I'll shoot. It's hard when you do these and try to talk at the same time because you don't know if you got it good. So here we go. So now this is where you cannot be a perfectionist. You know, we don't want it to look like a diamond, which that in itself is pretty cute too. I could have left it, but I'm gonna kind of, it's not ever gonna match up perfectly, and you've got to be okay with that, really. You don't gotta be, but that's what you should be. I mean, if you're gonna do these kind of projects, you gotta know it's gonna be organic and it's not gonna be perfect. But you can kind of match it up better than you think you can. Easier than you think you can anyway. So we're gonna use a little bitty roller. There is so many things I need to be doing, but since, you know, I was gone a week, like crazy amount of things. I had probably 10 people business-wise to contact back about appointments and customs, and and I still haven't got everybody done. I need to deliver some makeup that I sold. And what am I doing? I'm doing this. I needed to do this emotionally and physically. I needed to do a craft because I was stressed out at Colorado. Oh, this looks so good, guys. I'm going to hold it up at the end and you're going to see how good this is. I can't even see a seam there. Oh man, I love this. Okay. Maybe this will be my next workshop. I do a workshop every first Friday here in my studio. And maybe we need to stamp fabric. We did tea towels, my very first one, and that went really good. I'll show you one of those after I get off here. Feeling really good about this. Okay, so now got it loaded. And go like real thorough a little bit. We're gonna do, and to cover that, probably what I'll do, just use this because I don't want to, you know, make it muddled. Just cover up the part you've already done. It's kind of wonky. Okay, there we go. You could use, you know, painter's tape if you need to. Okay, so now I want to make sure I'm still going the same direction with my little snake outline. You can kind of line it up. Stand up here. I'm sweating. I haven't turned on my air yet. I kind of was so excited about getting going on this, I just kind of forgot. Okay, so is it that way or should I do this way? If you really want to try to match it up, you should put a little top or bottom on here. That's what I did with my kitchen. Well, shoot, why is it not lining up? I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. But you can think about it and do it good if you want to. Okay, man, I just don't like not being able to read comments on YouTube Live. I'll get this figured out, especially going weekly. So I don't know what I'll do next week, but I'll try to go live. I might even do a sale sometime and ship things out, like, because I'm not going to carry jewelry anymore, and I have a bunch of cute jewelry, even have some clothes and stuff. So if you're here for edited short how-tos, you know, just don't watch these if you don't like these. Okay, looking good. All right. Okay, so let's just keep going. Oh, I want to show you what they've started making. Look at these little baby ones. I love these. They're just so good. I have all these on my website, and look what they did. They even thought about putting them in individual because they're tiny. So, you know, you can do so many things with these. Okay, let me get my iPad out of the way here. And we're just going to continue on. Oops, wait. Okay. There is a technique called masking. Oh my goodness, guys. So what I could have done was done my, spelled out my name or something, and then you put that on first. Or if you wanted a flower on, and then you mask over with the same thing you just stamped. They come with masks now, but the older ones don't, but you can make them. And then you would stamp the serpentine over it, and it is so good. And I thought about doing that for you today, but I didn't want any letters or emblems. I just wanted straight patterns. So I was like, I didn't want to do it. I've done it many times, and I have many masking YouTube things on there, so. like how-tos, or you can Google how to do it. I learned it from going to the IOD training. And when the sister showed us, I was like, yeah, I'm not ever doing that. That's too hard. Ah, shoot, I got a little bit of a line there. Like I didn't pull it together. So see what I'm talking about? You got to kind of be, embrace it. Or I could go back and, matter of fact, let's just do that. Camouflage a little. I think that's what I'll do. So let me find, we'll use this. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of camouflage my seam a little bit. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll give it a go. So I probably need to re-ink that part. Got quite a bit of ink right there, so we'll just concentrate on that. Okay, let's see what I got. It worked kinda. Not the greatest, but that's okay. All right. And I will hold this up at the end. Oh no, I don't want to get that on the back here. It's already dried. Okay. So I gotta pull this up a little bit more. Make sure my wrinkles are out. And we're just moving right. That kind of looks cool just like that with that V. See what you can do? You could just leave it like that and it's cool. So, all right. I have droplets of sweat down my back. That means I'm gonna be stinking. Why didn't I turn my air on? This building is huge, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't wanna do all that. It takes 2 hours to get cool because I turned it down so low before I came in. And then I'm not gonna stay forever, so it's like, do you spend the money to do that, you know? Okay, so now we're gonna do right here. I'm gonna cover up my little spot here. This is so fun. I'm telling you, I am in it. I was a little stressed out because I did a hair color yesterday. A client from way back in the day when I was first doing it. And I don't know, I get nervous doing hair. It's been a minute, you know. I've done family's hair. I've done hair since I've been 18. And I'm 54, so. But you know, performance anxiety. And so I went and stamped that shirt right before, and it just literally relaxed me. And she probably got better hair because I did that. And it was fun. It ended up fine, and it was totally fine. So I hadn't seen her, you know, I probably haven't done her hair in like 10, 12 years. So that was good. And then I've got 2 hair clients tomorrow, and then that's all I'm doing this week because I've got other things I do. This is not my full-time business, the hair. But it is supporting my crafting habit. That's why I went back. Okay. Oh, guys. This is so good. Okay, so that was kinked up a little bit, so that didn't get any. So let me see if I can just camouflage a little love right there. Yep, just fine. All right. Should we go on? Should I keep going? I kind of like let me just show you this. Vote. Should I just stop here? Because I'm kind of liking the points. I mean, that's my ring's like a trillion. I'm all into the points. So let me see. Make sure I got it off my hands. Okay. This is so cute. I think. I mean, what do you think? Should I leave the points? I kind of like it. I would have maybe tried to center it better if I knew I was going to leave the points. Should I leave it? Should I just stop now? That kind of gives it some dimension and some interest, right? I think I'm stopping. I can always revisit it later, right? I'm just going to put it on real quick. Let's look. We'll see how it lays. It's hot. Okay. Okay. I'm leaving the points. I like it. And I might do some, okay, I got an idea. So if you want to stick with me for a minute, I'm going to do it just a little bit, like I'm going to leave this, and I'm going to do this. Because look, let me see if I can get up here close enough. I got the stain camouflage. The Colorado. Okay, it's still there a little bit. It's right. Can you see it? It's there. See those? But I think I'm okay with it. I think it's okay. Isn't that cute? I am pretty excited about this, okay? So, and then this, for an example, was this, my bad washout tie-dye job. Bam. So this is Catwalk, and this is Serpentine, I think. Oh, I am into this so hard. Okay, so let me show you how easy it is to heat set this, okay? This is good. Thank you, 3 people, for watching. I know people watch on the replay, but you kind of always feel like a loser if there's nobody watching. You're like, but I love to do things with purpose. Like, if it's not with purpose, I ain't doing it. I ain't got time for it. So I hope that I'm inspiring you to do stuff and to salvage a shirt that was stained and would have bugged you every time, or you would have gave it away. So let's just do a little something on the bottom. Just a little something. A little something, something. I might just do, I could do points all the way, but that would take me too long. So let's just, but wouldn't that be kind of cute to have the points like, nah. We're just going to go with the trim. So because we're doing that, we don't have to do a whole, we don't have to ink the whole thing up. And if you want to get it to be real exact, you know, tape your line off or whatever, but if you've watched me for 5 seconds, you know that I'm okay with not exact. It's weird because I'm not like that with hair. There's very many things I'm a weird perfectionist in. And if it doesn't, it makes me like nervous. Like I can't even explain it. Like if you have some weird issues, sensory issues. Like one time there was let me just tell you a story time, because that's what you get on lives. Like I used to be like, could be a little excessive. Like if a macaroni cheese box was upside down in my cabinet, it would make me feel like my blood is rushing to my head. Is anybody else like that? Or do you know somebody like that? Give them some grace, okay? And so what do? You got to fix it. But to break out of that, I'm like, I'm leaving it. Really, I've learned some techniques to quit letting that take over my life. So now, like in the crafting world, literally, I have just broken out of some things because I just go for it. And sometimes when you mess up and you want to fix it, it makes you more creative. But sometimes you have to walk away for 24 hours and then come back to it. And you can, oh, if I layered this or blended this, and it's even more better than it would have been. So little tip of the day. So let's do this thing, and then I'm gonna let you go. And you guys let me know if you are into watching weekly lives or if you just like the edited version. You know, you gotta have some thick skin because people are, I really try to learn from every, sometimes harsh, sometimes just flat out mean comments. And sometimes people don't mean to be mean, but it comes across that because, you know, we're behind a screen. But I literally have tried to learn something from everything. And sometimes, most of the time, you can learn from what people say that they don't like. And sometimes you just have to say, I'm moving on. So I get it. I try to never be mean though. I'm just like, how can they say it like that? I would never be like that to anybody. Like, just move on, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's just go right over here. Okay, and then one more. Okay. I love the Iron Orchid Company because for one, it is legitimately great quality, and the people, the owners, are somebody you want to give your money to. And they are so good to us, and they are legitimately great people. So I am, unless I get kicked out of here, and I have had my hands slapped a few times because I've screwed up on something. I've said something or did something I wasn't supposed to. They're very good about doing it, and I know what they're doing. They're protecting us. So look at that. I am so happy. So now literally I'm not going to do it for you, but literally all I'm going to do now is iron it. And you can iron straight on the ink. It's just kind of, it doesn't move good. Put you another cloth down, or put you a piece of paper down and iron on it. Heat sets it. Go ahead and throw it in the dryer for 20 minutes on high, and then you can wash it, and it should be fine. Now, like I said, I forgot, and I think I have fabric softener on this. So if this washes out, that's be where I screwed it. And I'll be sad because I love this. And I love, so thank you for watching, and I would love to know your comments, good, bad, and ugly, and I should be weekly. I'm gonna start doing weekly. I didn't have time for it, but I was like, you just gotta start. So I'm gonna go weekly. And I haven't decided the day yet. I try to do hair on, I think it's gonna be Tuesdays though. But I had to do hair for this lady yesterday. So I do hair on Wednesdays and Thursdays is what I'm trying to do. And then all my other stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think Tuesdays will be my live day. So I'd love to see you. I do get familiar with names, and I'm gonna try to get it to where I can look at comments, because right now, I don't know if anybody said anything, because that's how this is. But I'll be watching on another device so that I can get comments and give you some tips and tricks. I'm very reachable because I don't have a lot of people. And even if I did, I would figure out how to be reachable. But if you need to reach out on a project, I'm your girl, because I read every comment and I try to comment back to every comment. Will there ever be a day I won't be able to do that? I doubt it. I've been doing this for 7 years and I'm still very small. So, I want to do it because that's what's important to me, is the people. So thank you for watching. See you. Let me know if you're going to try this. I don't know how to stop this because you know how that is. This is like crazy. Okay. There we go. No, I don't know how to stop it. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.